All angles. Yeah, all angles. So I keep getting asked about polygamy and what exactly do I mean by polygamy. So I want to go into that for a little bit and give you my breakdown on what polygamy means and how it could work out for the better. First, I'm gonna start by saying you cannot be in a polygamous relationship without an alpha male. Um, it's not gonna work if you don't have that leadership from the man because you're basically being guided and the structure is coming from him because he the head of the household, he the head of the structure, so to speak. So he has to be competent and confident and you got to be able to trust him. So that's first. But a lot of people believe that polygamy is based on sex, and I know a lot of women ain't for it because they can't deal with the having another woman getting sexed down by her man, um, which for real is happening anyway for the most part in a lot of you people's relationship. Um, Maybe you in denial, maybe not, but yeah. So polygamy for prosperity, my slogan. Yeah. So with this polygamous relationship, it's about a financial goal. So if I have my personal goals and I want to meet a goal financially, so I want to start a business. Let's just say I want to start a candy shop. And my goal is to start a candy shop within the next 3 years. I've set forth my goals for this year, that year, and how much I need to save, what I'm gonna need to buy, and all of that. So that's my personal goal. Now I get with you, the woman, and you join in on this journey. Automatically, once you join in, that makes my journey that much shorter because now I have another source of income to put into the dream. So now that the dream was originally 3 years, it might have got cut down to 2. And if we bring in another person, this dream could be cut down into 1, and so on and so forth. So just imagine how much can be done as far as having multiple people in this polygamous relationship, wives, for real, wives. And imagine how far we could go if we all living in the same house under the same and bringing our kids together and bringing all our bills together in one. So that means the bills is cut down into 3s, and also we have a pot that we putting in that 3 people are putting in instead of 1 or 2, and or maybe 4, however many wives we decide to have. But nonetheless, we are putting our pace into a rapid pace now onto where we want to go. Now, to bring in this third woman, the wife, if you were the first wife, you have a lot of say so into this woman we pick. This woman don't come in just because I want her to come in. You have just as much say so in it that I do. So if you say no, I don't like her, it's over. It ain't even no bigger. I don't care how much I like her. If you say no, it's over. We're going to find the right person to match because you have to kind of love her just as much as you love me. She got to be a fit for you the way she fits for me, which means she fits for us. So we not bringing her in if you got any kind of say negative feeling or negative vibe, however you want to look at it about her. And also, she gets brought in on her skill set. So if we opening this candy shop and she's has a master's degree in candy, so to speak, then she could come and add to our situation. Now we not bringing her in if she got the same skill sets as us. So if I got the vision and the legality mindset of the business, that's what I bring, and you bring maybe the work ethic. Now she has the connection on the candy and the know-how on that, and the networking system for that to grow our business. Now she's being brought in as an asset. Like, what do we need her for? And this is what she would be useful for, along with the multiple streams of income. So, like I said, 2 beats 1 and 3 beats 2 as far as the stream of income, and 4 beats 3. And in that sense, we cutting time down to where we want to get in the position of having our candy store. So this is what we bring in another person in, and this is what matters the most. Now what comes with that is, of course, as a woman, most of you gonna be jealous and mad, like, well, what about sex? Yeah, I'm gonna be having sex with her. She a woman just like you is. Like, she want her time, but you have to respect that woman's time just like she go respect your time. And y'all should like each other and want each other to have that time with their husband, which is me. And the jealousy is gonna be a big part of it. And you can't be jealous or can't be envious of me spending time with my other wife. You got to think what she brings to the table also is helping you out. Another thing, kids involved too. So we bring the kids, all the kids is getting together. So y'all also not just wives, y'all mothers of other kids. And I'm going to stick on that. Not only does this polygamous relationship help financially, it helps for the kids. There's a lot of single mothers out here that don't have that masculine energy raising their kids, don't have that father figure and could use that. So also we have that father figure around for the little kids that makes for a balanced family. So now you have that masculine energy. You have, guidance in the house as far as the man goes, to provide and protect. And yeah, now your kids get to have that influence in the house, which would help in the way time is now, where the kids is being raised with no rules and regulation or structure. And we wonder why things are getting so bad and kids is killing and the kids growing up to be killers and going to prison. Now imagine you having your kids in the house with an alpha male that could actually teach the kids financial literacy, how to be a man, teaches the little girls how to treat, how to be around a man, because I think a lot of women have missed out on that, and that's why, they are how they are, however they are. They not used to being around a man or being in the presence of a man, so they don't really know the essence of a man, and that's why it's hard for them to be in relationships, but that's another story. But yeah, you have a father figure for your kids. That's one thing that's a bonus. And I'm going to give you a little history on it. Back in the day in Africa, this is where polygamy started. Polygamy started because the tribes were going to war with other tribes. Now say our tribe sent all the men out to war to protect our land, or however it goes, or whatever we beefing about, and we lose a lot of men. So with that, the men that's lost, and I could compare that's what's going on in the streets, because men are getting killed, men are getting in prison. And the men that's lost in this tribe come back. The survivors come back, but you've lost half your men. So now you have a whole bunch of families, a whole bunch of mothers that's left alone to raise their kids by themselves. And so in history, this is what happened. The single mothers of the tribes got together with the other mothers, and they came up with a pact that they would all get together and become one family for that provider and protector for all the kids. And now you are connecting families again, because the kids have that masculine energy around, they have that father figure around again. And this is where polygamy started. So the women came up with a way to where they can still have that masculine energy around. They came together, and that's where polygamy was started. And the saying comes from that: it takes a village to raise a child. True story. Look it up. So yeah, this also helps with that. And I think if you got that alpha male that's bringing something to the table, like I said, it got to be the alpha male that has a purpose, that has information, that could be able to thrive in this role. You can't do this with somebody who don't know they self or know their direction, first of all. And this is why I think women are not submissive nowadays, because you can't be with a man that you don't trust. You with a man that you don't trust to make good decisions, of course you're not going to be submissive.